This water sucker tried to make bananas, wasn't very successful. It's a prime candidate to chop and drop to add a little fertility to the banana circle I'm going to create today. I manage my banana plants a little different than most people. When I get the less desirable water sucker, I don't just chop it and kill it. I dig it up and transplant it to a spot where I don't really have anything else growing, and then I'll let it grow and I'll use it for chop and drop. I finally scored a couple ice cream banana pups. I got them from a local grower. I found the guy on Facebook. I think it was a pretty good connection to make because he seems like he's very, very knowledgeable. He gave me a few pointers and some details about this specific banana. So with his advice, I'm going to do a banana circle a little bit differently than I've done in the past. Actually, I've never done a banana circle exactly the same way twice. Some of the expert advice that I got about these bananas is that they don't really like wet feet. So I'm picking the spot where it drains very well. Right now there's this Mexican sunflower plant in the way. I'm gonna have to move it. And I have my two favorite machetes here to do a little chop and drop on this bad boy before I haul it away. I'll put Amazon links in the description. Full disclosure, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you end up buying one of these machetes from my links, I'll make a few dollars and it's much appreciated. Helps the channel out and keeps me motivated to keep making videos. I'll go ahead and save this biomass that I chopped and just put it over here to the side. Many people consider Mexican sunflower to be invasive, but you have to manage it. It's very easy to dig it up and get rid of it, so I don't really consider it to be invasive. Mexican sunflower is incredible for biomass in a food forest. It's a dynamic accumulator. I'm not going to kill these plants here. I'm just going to haul them off to the side for now and replant them somewhere else. Before I get too far here, I need to pull out this Kogan grass. Kogan grass is terrible. It's a nightmare for me on my property. It's all over the place. This banana circle is more like a banana pit. I'm not really making a circle here. I don't want to dig it too deep, just deep enough to put some biomass in there to feed the bananas, get them going. I'll just keep adding more and more biomass on top to keep these bananas fed. I pruned an oak tree earlier today, so I'll just throw some of that biomass right in here. Saved all my down tree limbs after Hurricane Ian, so I'll throw a couple of those in here too. And here's where the water suckers come in handy. I got a couple of them here. I'll chop them up real good and throw them in the pit. More nutrients for these bananas. Ice cream bananas don't really like wet feet. They need good drainage. I'm not going to dig a big hole to plant them in. I'm just going to build up the soil around them. I usually like to make my own soil, but this wasn't really a planned project. I don't really have the resources right now to make enough soil. So I'm going to use some topsoil and some compost. I'll put the topsoil in the middle of the pit because it's going to end up sucking up the nutrients from all the biomass that I'm putting in the pit. I'll use the cow manure compost to build up a hill around the banana plants. Whoops, I almost forgot that Mexican sunflower. I need to throw that in here too. Building up the soil around the plants to make a mound. This is something I haven't done before in a banana circle / banana pit. I'm going to lay cardboard over top. That's going to help seal in the moisture because it's still kind of the dry season here in Florida. It's also going to add nutrients and it will suppress some of the weeds because I know there's Kogan grass down there. To top it off, I'm going to cover the whole thing in mulch. That'll help suppress the weeds a little bit and add fertility. Oops! Make sure you get that cardboard nice and moist. Otherwise the water from the rains might not be able to penetrate down into the pit. More soil and more mulch. There you have it, ice cream banana pit. I have about 6 banana pits. Like I said earlier, I've never done one exactly the same. They all seem to do fine as long as they get enough moisture and enough fertility. Just keep adding biomass, Mexican sunflower, anything else you can chop and drop on top of there. Lay some compost down every once in a while. Do all that and you're gonna have some healthy banana plants.